What's happening, my beautiful people? My name is Dirty Mike, and today, my friends, I've got another formation review. We're looking at the 3-4-2-1, and this formation is solidified and has a lot of value in FIFA 17, and sometimes it's underappreciated. I got the editing eyes, or the FUT Champs eyes. That's why we've got the glasses on. I'm feeling like Casey Neistat right about now. If you've never seen his vlogs, even though he did stop his main vlog, you understand the reference point. And if you need the best tactics as well as the best instructions for this formation, make sure to head on over to Obi's video. I'm going to leave it in the description as well as in the comments, because you're going to need both, especially with this formation, because if you don't apply the correct tactics to go with it, it's not going to work for you. And there's a couple different ways to play the 3-4-2-1, and we're going to discuss that. We're going to get into clips. If you appreciate the content, make sure to drop a thumbs up and get in the comments down below. It's right after FUT Champs. How was your record? Don't cheat yourself. Don't say, hey, Mike's not going to look. I'm going to look at the comments. Let me see your record. You don't have to lie to kick it. Whether you went 20-20 or 40-0, and I actually didn't see any 40-0s on the Xbox. You probably didn't do that. Even if you went 5-35. It's a starting point. But without further ado, let's jump into this. Woo! We got clips on clips on clips. And what I decided to do was showcase some of the FUT Champs matches, because I enjoy switching into the 3-4-2-1 formation versus starting with this formation, at least when I'm playing in the more competitive matches. And I wanted to bring you guys a squad at the end of the video that's a little more affordable. If you've seen my FUT Champs squad, hey, it's expensive. We got the Ronaldos of the world. We got legends of the world. And I wanted to cancel it out and give you guys a squad that more people could put together. You could remake, you could replicate. And when you're looking at pros, the first one is being unique. A lot of people don't have experience playing against three at the back very often. And especially not a 3-4-2-1. It's not used commonly, and that can be your biggest advantage because people don't know what to do. They don't know how to adjust. How do I attack versus this? Oh, I'm feeling a lot of heat, and that's what I want to talk about next, the power press. If you have good players especially, and in 3-4-2-1, you literally cover every single outlet. There are no freebies. And that's why I like switching into this formation, because I'm able to change the tempo, which is another pro. I can change the entire feel of a match when I swap into the 3-4-2-1. If I'm not liking how things are kind of going together, how we're linking up, just the flow of the match, I gotta make changes. You gotta make adjustments. Don't be scared to swap formations. It can do you so much good service. And then I just want to talk about the attacking options as another pro, because you have so many players going forward. Oh, just believe you always have someone open. And for the cons, risk to reward, of course. Three at the back, there's risk involved. And then you've got to be careful with the counters and the crosses. If people get into your final third, you're really counting on your press being able to carry the load for you, so to speak, in this formation. You want to make sure that you're forcing turnovers and you're making people play fast, and then you are going to kill them and skill them. But I've also seen people use this formation relatively slow if they start out in it. And I think that deals a little more with tactics and mentality when you see someone playing a little bit slower with the formation. I don't use this formation in a slow function. I'm usually switching into it to try to make a comeback, or like I said, I really enjoy trying to just change the tempo. I feel like people get too comfortable. I don't like that. I want you to be uncomfortable. On screen, we've got a different squad than what I showed in the highlights. Remember, I wanted to put together another team that was just a little bit more affordable. I'm not saying this is cheap, but it's an interesting looking team, and when you're playing in this formation, you just got to remember that you need to win a lot of 50-50. So get you some great center mids that are going to break up plays. Get you some pace on the wings so you can apply that pressure. You can go back and forth. It's going to be important. And then your attackers, you have a little more freedom with your left forward, right forward, and the striker. In terms of what players do you like, I've got a lot of love for this untradeable Salah card. You see him in squads, and then I decided to go with the German back line. Big, physical, going to be able to dictate the pace. And if you're playing three center backs, something to keep in mind if you were not aware is both of your outside center backs, ideally you'd like them to be fast. A Koscielny would be a good fit. A Rudiger, as you see in this team, is a good fit. And then your central center back, that's your big man on campus. He's going to dictate everything. That's going to be your guy that's winning the headers, breaking plays down, pushing people over, and then Neuer's holding it down. I appreciate you. If you enjoy it, make sure to drop a thumbs up. Remember to head on over to Obi's channel, and I'll have a lot more content come for you guys ASAP. Peace.